She could be straight butt naked walking in the room ready. Nah, Ma, it's not happening. We not doing this. Not at all. You understand? He got to be more man than that. He got to be more of a stand-up dude than that. That's not no local shit. That's not no regular shit. That's Faith Evans, AKA the former Mrs. Biggie Smalls, the notorious Big's wife.
So Gene Deal is out here keeping the bro code 100. He's keeping his loyalty for Biggie real and going ham on Stevie J, calling him a snake for going ahead to date Biggie's ex-wife, Faith Evans. And child, Gene Deal is not even alone on this, because there are so many people backing him up. Of course, folks know Faith Evans was married to Biggie, and they know Stevie J was an associate of Biggie as well, so it's not like they need receipts to support Gene Deal. Now, if y'all look through, Stevie J has been friends with Faith for 25 years before they started dating, and has worked with her on several musical projects while she was married to Biggie. During this period of 25 years, Gene Deal said he has noticed that Stevie has always been sneaky with his moves on Faith. He said it's not like he developed interest after Biggie passed. Nope. He said that Stevie J has always wanted to do stuff with Faith behind while Biggie was still alive, and that he has seen Stevie J follow Faith into a room.
You was looking at her all the time. I knew you ran to the room. You ran to see Faith.
So was Stevie J truly running after Faith while she was married to Biggie and was also friends with Biggie? Well, we can't really tell if it's true, but if it is, then it tells why Stevie J eventually got married to Faith Evans. It tells why people think Stevie J has been playing the betrayal card from jump. Like this fan said, he a snake, these are the friends you gotta watch, he been plotting from jump. Another point Gene Deal made that's got the fans more riled up was when he said it would have been better if they were doing it secretly, but coming out to do it knowing that Faith was Big's wife is just crazy.
If he was gonna just slide with her and lay with her here and there and not be out in the public eye and let nobody know, then all right, it is what it is. But to go and knowing that you wasn't gonna do right, knowing that you wasn't right, knowing that you ain't have a pot to piss in and a boot to pour it out, knowing that there's nothing that you could do, come on, bruh. Yo, that nigga was filed for that, bruh. He was filed in so many different ways to deal with his partner.
But guess what? Stevie J doesn't even care about all these. That man doesn't care about what people are saying. When he was asked what he thinks about people's thoughts on his relationship with Faith, bro validated his action. He said after Biggie, there were other guys, and then a good guy came into the picture, which was him.
They were broken up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and she got remarried.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. And had a few boyfriends in between that.
Mm-hmm.
Then comes the good guy.
Okay.
It's like
a statute of limitations.
No, wait. Yeah. I mean, you can say that, but it's like, you know, it's few to none guys like me out here.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? And there ain't too many of me out here. You know what I'm saying? So the real is back, babe.
Y'all, does Stevie J even understand what people are complaining about? Bro, ain't nobody talking about Faith needing a good guy. And the guys that came to her after Biggie were not friends with Biggie. Get this, man. They're saying you broke the bro code by dating your friend's wife. They're saying you are a betrayal. Now, what you want to say about that? That's what the fans want to hear. And child, Stevie J isn't the only one getting the backlash. Faith Evans isn't escaping the drama too. And trust me when I say the fans particularly are the ones coming for her. They're saying she knows Stevie J is a cheat. He has 6 toddlers from different mothers and does not support them, but she still went ahead to date that kind of man. They're saying it tells a lot about her kind of person. It got even juicier. Some are seriously asking, what do you expect from a woman who cheated on her husband with his rival? I'm pretty sure y'all heard the rumor about Faith sleeping with Tupac. The whole thing started when Tupac invited her to a studio for a collaboration, and bam, the rumor flew that Pac slept with her. At the time, Tupac added fuel to the fire when he dropped that scathing diss track, Eat 'Em Up. He rapped, first of all, F your B and the clique you claim West Side. When we ride, coming quick with game, you claim to be a player, but I effed your wife. Now that became quite a serious case in Hollywood from that time up until now. However, there have not been receipts to prove that Faith truly slept with Tupac, but baby, close sources have been saying she did. Starting from this former Outlaws member, Napoleon, he was once in an interview where he was asked several questions about Pac. According to sources, when asked if Faith Evans once visited Tupac at Can-Am Studios in Tarzana, California, Napoleon laughed and replied, yeah bruh, but I don't want to get into this because she was somebody's his wife. I don't want to get into that controversy of Faith Evans and Biggie. I can't do that, but she did come visit him. If that wasn't enough, another insider named Spice One came out straight up to say Faith actually laid low with Tupac. According to him, Faith, that was Tupac's girl, not his girl, but her and Pac has something together. They was F buddies. It's effed up to say this, but we're gonna keep it real. A lot of MF, and I don't want to nobody's game or nothing, but a lot of MFers, you got one B that you know that don't give a F who you with, and you don't give a F who she with, from Infinity and Into Beyond. Y'all effing period, and that was Pac and Faith. Then Spice One said, though they were apparently dedicated to sleeping together, it was Biggie who fell in love with Evans. Whoa, now I see the reason why the fans are coming for Faith also, because it's crazy to hear that this woman laid low with her husband's rival while she was still with him, allegedly. And they're saying it's not a mistake, but it's in her character to do so. That's why she didn't mind going into a relationship with Stevie J, who was her late husband's business partner. Child, the whole situation is messy. Gene Dill said her situation must be an effect of substance because it's shocking. He said Stevie J is someone who produced for Biggie and also produced the love songs that she sang for Biggie.
Corny ass Stevie J, cornball ass Stevie J was anybody that I could ever see after knowing the dudes that Faith used to be around and used to be with. Now she's dealing with Stevie J. Yo, bruh, a hell of a, is a hell of a, because there's no way that a person that helped you produce music for your ex-husband and produce music for you singing your love to Big is a type of dude that you want to go back and be with them. I was shocked.
One fan said, for Faith Evans to marry a known cheater who doesn't remember how many offspring he has and who doesn't pay support for any of his offspring says a lot about her too. And this fan referred to Gene Dill's claims about Stevie J, saying he never lied, Stevie J is dirty. But hey, what do y'all think about the whole situation? Do y'all believe Stevie J had been trying to get Faith right from when she was married to Biggie? Is it really a big deal that he went ahead to date Faith despite the fact that he was Biggie's associate? And do y'all think Faith truly F'd Tupac while she was married to Biggie? That's why she didn't find dating Stevie J much of a big deal? Let me see your thoughts in the comments below.